Recording live from the Northeast Georgia Business RadioX studio. This is Northeast Georgia Business Radio. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Northeast Georgia Business Radio. I'm your host, Tom Sheldon, and we're coming to you live from the beautiful Empower College and Career Center of Jackson County. Oh, I have with me a great guest. I know all my guests are great, but as you know, they are. He's actually been in here before. He's kind of making a return trip, so he either really liked it or he's just a glutton for punishment. I don't know. It could be either one. I have with me today from Athens Trimlight, Ryan Hood. Ryan, welcome to the Northeast studio.
Hey, Tom. Thanks for having me.
How are you, brother?
Doing well. How are you?
Man, I'm fantastic. Are you kidding?
Great.
I get to talk for a living. You
Love
get to
it.
hang lights up.
That's right.
Is Christmas your favorite time of year?
Well, see, our business is a little different. So,
Really?
I mean, yes.
You don't do that?
I love Christmas.
You don't hang Christmas lights?
Well, I will say it's permanent holiday lighting.
Permanent.
Yes.
So you don't have to wait till like July 3rd to say you're early?
Nope. You have it.
Okay.
Have it up all year long. So that's really kind of one of the differences, I guess, for temporary stuff would be, or most seasonal products, is that you actually get to use this all year long.
So you're not Chevy Chase hanging off of a gutter?
Nope. Never again.
I hope you never have to do that.
No.
Because
My customers don't. We will for them.
Really?
So, yep, we will for them.
I hope that doesn't happen to y'all.
No. Absolutely not.
So how'd you get into trim lighting?
The story is that I have a friend had some barriers that I guess kept him from hanging lights a couple of years ago.
Ladders would probably be one of them. I hate ladders, personally.
Yeah, I mean, some folks that'll be it. His were a little different. He used to tell me stories about how he would win lighting competitions and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
In the neighborhood that he lived in.
That's a real thing.
So he would put up a whole display of stuff and loved that type of decoration and all those kinds of things. And then when I saw that he had this issues where he couldn't hang lights, I guess it was just meant to be or something. I just kind of came across the Trimlight product and saw, hey, that might be a fit for him, because essentially it goes up one time, professional installation, lasts a very long time, and essentially then the customers never have to get on a ladder or hang lights again. So he could essentially have it for the holidays he wants and then any other time of the year.
So now Trimlight, that is a manufacturer. That is a brand.
It is a brand.
Correct.
That is correct.
It's not just your name of your company.
No, it is. Trimlight is a brand.
Okay.
They are kind of the original creators of permanent holiday lighting. Permanent holiday lighting. They're based in Utah, so they're based in America. A group of 3 guys out there got together and said, hey, there's got to be a better way than hanging temporary lights every year. And they actually have the original patented metal channel that actually gets installed on the customer's house or business. Then the lights get snapped into that.
So this isn't your strands of dangling lights that you buy at Walmart or wherever. I don't know where people buy lights anymore, but that's not what this is.
Absolutely not.
Because I guess technically, Ryan, you could call anything permanent.
You're not wrong.
I'm not going up there. It's permanent. Right?
Yes, but these are not the permanent icicle lights that you drive around in different places and see them hanging off the house in July.
You said a metal channel.
Yep. So
this sounds involved, man. I got to know about this.
It is. It can be a little bit involved, but we try and take a lot of that out of the equation for our customers. In that the product is installed one time. It's a aluminum or metal channel that's color matched best we can to the house or business, so that it really kind of blends in to the.
That's typically isn't that kind of the whole idea, though. Seriously,
correct. It kind of blends into the roof line or wherever it's installed, so that you don't see it. It's hardly noticeable by day, and then bright and beautiful at night once you turn it on.
So the whole thing lights up. It's got lights in it.
So the channel actually has LED lights that we snap in or install into the channel itself. They can be different. They've got different spacing options. So really, if you're the person that loves a ton of lights, then obviously we want the closest spacing possible. Right. If you want more traditional look of, let's say Christmas lights, then we'll go a little bit further. And I've even got one kind of in the middle. So we've got different options there. We've got the different color options to basically make it where you can't really see it during the day, so that it's not those, like I referenced earlier, the icicle lights or the eyesore And then when you turn it on at night, it's like, wow, I had no idea that that person had lights on their house right now.
That's really cool. So you have basically, you said, what, three levels? Let's see it from the street, see it from the air, and then see it from space kind of thing is
Well,
one massive ball of light.
We could say something like that.
That would be cool.
We could say something like that. So yeah, we've got different options there. It sounds like there's some different lighting options in the tunnel about to come through that
Nice.
maybe even a little bit brighter. We've also got commercial options that are even more so like, hey, get your business, get your brand noticed, because our typical residential light actually goes in the soffit of the house, and
Right.
the lights kind of come through the channel and protrude just a little bit, so you can see it from basically any angle. But it's a very small LED, whereas our commercial product is more of on the front, facing out towards a road or something like that,
Okay.
where it's like, hey, look at me.
So the LED lights, do they change colors? Can you get them to change colors?
Absolutely can. So we've got really kind of in the color wheel, we've got almost 16 million color options.
Only 16.
Only 16 million. So kind of the full RGB spectrum in
And
there.
that can be set custom
It can be.
by the homeowner?
It can be. Yep.
Really?
Sure can.
Let me guess, there's an app for that.
There is an app for
Yeah,
that.
wow.
Thanks for asking about that.
I tell you, I am hitting on all cylinders today. This is going to be the last show of the day. I'm quitting while I'm ahead.
So yes, the lights get installed, and then the customer actually would download an app that is on either of the app stores, so Apple or Android.
Right.
It's called Trimlight Edge.
Of course.
And then in there, you've got basically full customization and control over your lights. You can do all the custom colors, do custom patterns. I think there's 180 different ones that are kind of already preset in there if you just like to tool around with those.
For the lazy people who don't want to dig through 16 million colors.
Sure.
I would be one of those lazy people.
Okay. Well, so you got those. There is a music functionality as well where you can actually pair the lights to react to music.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that would be fun.
Whether it's loading MP3s onto your phone or your app, it actually picks up the microphone from the phone that you're using or the device you're using. So, like if you wanted to talk into it, and it'll react to
I
your
need
voice.
that.
I think we should
here at the
outspit-
studio.
Yep, absolutely.
I need that. Watch the folks from the county panic.
We'll make sure to use
Maybe not a good idea.
big commercial ones too.
Oh, yeah, of course. Why would you go, space? I want something from another galaxy. What are you talking about?
There you go.
We'll be a beacon for aliens. Lovely. I'll be the first voice they hear. That's pretty scary if you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we got off the rails there. It's easy to do. We're talking about something cool. I imagine, though, you could have, say white lights at Christmas and maybe orange lights at Halloween, red, white, and blue. Could you do that for 4th of July?
Absolutely. It's one of my favorites. All the different things that you could do, red, white, and blue, 4th of July or Independence Day. We do a little something different. Still same colors, a little different design on Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Probably not, a little less flash, that kind of thing.
Right.
I could even tell you a story as far
Please
as
do.
customization goes. And
Yeah.
this one does come from Utah. They've got the NBA team, the Jazz out there.
Do they still exist?
As far as I know, they have a fan out there. Really, the story's about the fan.
The fan, right.
So they play a bunch of games through the season. They've got, I think it's a handful of uniforms that they wear through the season as well. And this lady went through and on her app scheduled, because you can set timers and schedule it. She scheduled each of the however many 80 some odd games through the season for her house lights to correspond to whatever jersey color they were wearing that night on game
Why
time.
not?
And so she set it up once, and then everything going forward there, just her house would match what the team was wearing that night.
It sounds like a perfect experience. Hey, fans do crazy things.
That's right.
We do some crazy things around here at Northeast Georgia Business Radio. We really do. But what's not crazy is our community partners. Our community partners are awesome. Without them, we could not do this. So one of our great community partners is the Barrow County Chamber of Commerce. Hey, it's the perfect place for business. 75 years of working with businesses, educational associates, municipal and county leaders has made the Barrow Chamber the go-to place. Through its Workforce Development Committee, the Barrow Chamber partners with education to deliver a work-ready employee. Barrow Chamber also connects businesswomen for meaningful dialogue, learning opportunities, and support with its Women in Business Committee. Whether you want to find a business, grow a business, or lead a business, the Barrow Chamber is ground zero for the place to start. They also have some monthly functions, business, government, education, bringing it all together at one time. So hey, visit barrowchamber.com today. And also, don't forget to check out our website, negabrx.com, for all our great community partners. Ryan, you still there?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Hey, we got bills to pay around here, man.
That's right.
Big shout out to the Barrow County Chamber for supporting us here. They're awesome. What were we talking about? Setting your lights to match your favorite team's uniform.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
I guess more of the scheduling functionality that you can kind of set it and
through
forget
the
it.
app.
Yep. Through
You
the app.
schedule it.
Set it and forget it.
Who would want to be the fan with the wrong color lights per jersey? Who would want to be that one?
I don't know.
You know, could you imagine being a Georgia fan and accidentally bumping the orange color? Oh, wow.
That's right.
You'd be run out of town.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can see Georgia fans adoring their house in red.
Absolutely.
Red and black.
Yep.
There aren't black
I've got
lights.
at least one customer that sent me pictures just like that.
Yeah, but you don't have black lights, though.
It's more of an off.
Off.
Yep. So
Okay.
you can actually, that's how
You skip the light, more or less.
include black. Yes. It's
Shadow.
more of a shadow. And it actually comes out looking pretty good.
I bet it does.
But for Georgia, I mean, red and
Red
a
and
nice cool whites in there.
Yeah,
Maybe a couple.
like almost silver. Appears
Yep.
almost silver.
Absolutely.
See? You picked the right spot, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who'd want orange anyway?
That's right.
Just saying. All right, we keep getting off the rails here, man. This is really neat. So it is, when you say it's permanent, it really is permanent. It's put into a channel, and those are bolted into your eaves, your soffits, behind the gutters, I guess, yeah?
Correct.
How long does it take an average house to be installed? And I know average house, that's open-ended. Say I want you to come put lights out of my house. What am I getting into? Bunch of guys on a bunch of ladders making noise all day for all week, or what am I getting into?
Well, not all week for, we'll say normal,
And there is no normal house. There's just a house,
not,
right?
but just kind of the idea of, let's say, a single story or a 2-story. And really, it all depends on the scope of the project. Because
gutter line, I would imagine.
We've got customers that say, maybe they've got a couple of neighbors. They're like, I don't have anybody that's really going to see the sides of my house, so I only want to do the front.
Just do the front.
I just want to do the front, and that's all I want. For something like that, day and a half, maybe, just depending on, is it 1-story, is it a 2-story?
Right.
We've also got customers that have very large homes that they want to do all the way around, and we've had as much as 4 days to spend with a customer.
Basically a week, yeah.
Getting it done, because really when we're putting it in, using kind of that word permanent, it's like our mindset is like, okay, this is a 20-year install. Like this has to be right. And needs to be done well. So it's not just like, hey, I just want to get in and out as quick as I can.
Yeah, get to the next one.
Obviously, yes, we don't want to disturb the customer.
Well, you want efficiency.
We want efficiency.
It is a business.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. But we know, hey, the customer doesn't want to hear the ladders clanging around outside and drills going and saws going and stuff like that.
Right.
Customizing a channel to their house. But yeah, I mean, most are probably 1 to 2 day jobs depending on
the home. You mentioned 20 years. Is there a warranty? Is it a 20-year warranty?
No, actually, so there is a warranty.
There is a warranty.
There is a warranty.
There is a warranty, yeah.
It's not 20 years. We actually warrant the life of the product, limited lifetime warranty on all the parts.
So it's beyond 20 potentially.
Potentially. Yeah.
Wow.
You kind of consider the lifetime is about 50,000 hours.
It takes a long time to wear through those lights.
It does. It really, and I tell most folks, if you left them on and never turned them off, so you ran them day and night, just for
24/7, they're on.
For whatever reason, you decided that's what you wanted to do.
You're rich with the power bill.
You'd get a little over 6 years worth of time. 6
years. Wow.
That we're going to offer you that warranty for that whole time. If you use it more intermittent, like different holidays, dinner parties, gender reveals, like whatever it is that, hey, I want to use the lights for those things, you could get 30 years out of these.
Sounds like it.
Out of the lights. So when we're coming to install it, it's thinking, okay, this has got to be in here. And while I tell them I love to see my customers, but I don't want them to get tired of seeing me. I don't want them to be tired of me because I'm coming out there for warranty problems.
Right.
So
right. Yeah, you don't want that.
Not at all.
You don't want
that. I love to see them, but not on those circumstances.
So they more or less pretty much never burn out.
I mean, 50,000 hours.
It's one of those deals. If they light up the first time, they're gonna light up the 1,000th time, pretty much, and on beyond that. Yeah.
Yep.
If they work the first time, right.
And then on top of that, so that's for the lifetimes on all the parts. And then I offer at Athens Trimlight a 5-year labor warranty.
Really?
So there's really no cost for labor. If it's a failure of the system or something like that in the first 5 years, you're not going to owe us another thing.
That's pretty cool. I like that. What are people lighting up? I picture eaves, soffits. What are they lighting up? Indirect lighting? I don't know. Patios, porches? Coverings?
All the above. I actually had a customer call me today about a pool cage. So
What's-
we don't see them a whole lot in Georgia.
What is a pool cage?
So essentially, they're more in Florida, but this particular customer was getting on the edge of my territory. It has a covering, like a screen covering over her.
The entire pool? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it was almost 40 by 60 feet, kind of enclosure.
Yeah.
But
So they have an enclosed
she wants
pool.
to. She wants to.
I could see that.
Whether it's something like that, a deck, just the gables and, dormers and soffits in somebody's house. We've got businesses all, we can, honestly, you could put the product inside too. It's marketed as outdoor lighting, but
Right.
you can install it in a, finished basement area or something like that. Hey, I want a little different vibe in your basement.
You got a bar down in the basement, something like that?
Absolutely.
What about like lighting upstairs or something like that?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much anywhere
You're going to run the same channels.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically.
I've got kind of a channel selection, different applications that I can use
sure.
different, and that have been designed for different applications, and some of them kind of cross other applications.
So you're not just outlining the house.
Don't have to be.
You can get pretty creative, I imagine.
Absolutely. And then when you add in some of our other products, like we've got down lights, so essentially the lights that are soffit mounted, kind of alongside the channel in our case, but just they're a little bit bigger LED and give more of that accent lighting.
Indirect kind of thing.
Like over windows or accent,
Okay.
the peaks in the house and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, we can run those as well, kind of in conjunction with our permanent holiday lighting that gives even more of a everyday kind of use.
Yeah, I should have made the point. I should have prefaced, you do more than just holiday lighting.
So that's our mainstay, absolutely. But we've got the down lights, the kind of the soffit lights. We've got some globe light products that have been very popular, like bistro or patio lighting.
Stuff in
like string lighting.
Right, stuff in the landscape.
Nothing kind of in the ground right now.
Nothing. But now you run lines in the ground. No,
No,
not the lights themselves, but no power supply.
No, if we had to run power, we need to bring in an electrician or something.
Well, it
like
makes sense because technically you're not an electrician. You bring the professional in.
Correct.
Oh, that's out of respect to your customer, your client.
Absolutely.
I mean, really, it is.
Yeah.
Me and you are out there with a roll of electric tape and splicing some wires. Nobody wants that.
That's right. Yeah.
Just don't tell them, right? It'll be fine. No, really.
Everything I do plugs into an existing, just as basically a
So
single
I
outlet.
was going to ask you no hard wiring.
No. So I mean, we're kind of running. Generally, we run lines through the attic best we can.
Of course.
Outside in, kind of hide them that way.
Are you
if it's it just need an outlet to access.
Okay.
It could be a laundry room, could be a hall closet that happens to have an outlet in it. I've seen that.
I got you.
It could be garage. It could be any number of places.
Because see, I was thinking something like a retaining wall that's part of the landscape that's probably 40, 50 feet from the house.
Yeah.
You run a conduit or something.
Yeah, but that would fall kind of outside
Gotcha.
of our purview.
I got you.
So we could potentially light it. We just need to call in a partner.
You need a power source.
Correct.
Okay, well, that can be done.
Absolutely.
Mad respect to you for not just saying, oh, yeah, we'll wire it, don't worry about it. I think that speaks volumes of yourself,
Appreciate that.
honestly.
I try to.
Hey, I know my limitations, brother.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm trying. I have a friend that says he basically says yes to everything in business and then figures it out later. And
Right.
I'm trying to. I look up to him a lot, and I've been trying to run. Athens Trimlight is. We started in January, so we're still relatively new. Trimlight's been around for 13 years. We're still relatively new to the Athens area, and I've been trying to have that mindset as well. That if somebody asks, we're gonna do our best to figure out how to make it happen for them.
I'm with you, man. You have a website.
We do. AthensTrimlight.com. It's our website. Got a lot of information out there, a bunch of pictures.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Of work you've done?
Full gallery of.
Nice. I want to see that. You're on Facebook?
We are on Facebook.
Social media?
Also with Athens Trimlight. I think between Facebook, Instagram, just kind of kept it consistent. As well as a great way to get in touch with us, even request a quote or any of those types of things, is actually you can text the message Athens Trimlight, so those words, to the number 88500.
88500.
Yep. So Athens Trimlight is your message to 88500, and that'll bring up more of a digital business card, but it's got a lot of information on there, including a button for a quote request if you wanted us to come look at your project.
That's free.
It is absolutely
People,
free.
you come out and look at someone's house.
Absolutely.
Well, brother, if we got it all in, man, we've been going for over 20 minutes. It goes quick.
Sure does.
Ryan, thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
You've got a couple of these under your belt now.
I do. Came in with my lovely wife before.
She was awesome. Just saying, if you see her, put a good word in for me.
Absolutely.
We both survived, right?
That's right.
Ryan, seriously, I'm vamping at this point because you never know when they're going to play the music. And, well, there it is right there. Seriously, Ryan, thank you so much for being in. Folks, Athens Trimlight. 3 words, I guess. AthensTrimlight.com. Have your house decked out. It'd be pretty cool. I'm Tom Sheldon. We'll talk to you soon.